Fox21 full sound coming up for the reopen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and let's wipe to roof cam and dissolve my cues.
Alrighty, good morning. Thanks for joining us. We're looking at a little bit of just dreariness. We're just, I guess, gray.
Gray.
A little sad on the horizon.
So yesterday we started out beautiful, sunny,
Really
wonderful sunrise.
You have the
and then
one,
it
you got the
cloudy
wrong.
throughout the afternoon, and today we get the inverse of that.
It's a big shift, but however, with that said, our warmer, mild temperatures have
They have this one and they have the weather
today.
for you.
Right,
Yes,
they are sticking
that's
around.
why
Of
you had
course,
that one, which has
sun will come out today.
No.
It's got these morning clouds and then 30s, 40s.
Don't worry,
today,
I'm
tomorrow, and then
not a
beyond.
professional, but
Early
like
spring, you might
I'm
say.
able to think,
Yeah, or
adjust
so
quick.
does Phil, Mr. Phil.
Mr. Punxsutawney Phil, yes.
Not seen the shadow this morning. That was some big news.
Yeah, big news. That happened about an hour and a half ago.
Yep.
He came out of his little hut.
Little thing and did his dance, and here we are apparently. So when was the last time we had this? Do we know when he didn't see a shadow?
It was recently. I have to look it up again.
Okay.
But there was a time recently where it did not.
We'll look into that and get back to you guys. But yeah, Mr. Phil, the icon.
Yes. The meteorologist.
Yeah.
Meteorologist.
There you go. He is the meteorologist of
He
all.
is
of all
the official meteorologist of the state of Pennsylvania.
There we go.
This morning. But take a look at the satellite radar for the Twin Ports. Of course, we did see a few flurries this morning. Winds favorable for lake effect here in the Twin Ports. Again, no more than a dusting has happened, including down by the lake here, but across the rest of Northland, I'm just looking at some cloudy conditions. Some places maybe a little bit of sunshine, but
Nice.
thanks to the cloud cover across northeastern Minnesota and northwest Wisconsin. UP a little bit clear for right now, but look at
You
the
don't even
wind
worry
speeds
about it
this
if we
morning.
didn't show.
We are seeing generally out of the
You
east,
only you
still
know about
along the
it.
North Shore,
It doesn't
inland
exist
areas
in,
out of the southeast, and we are
in
going
my
to see
mind.
southeast winds take over the course of the morning, and as those winds shift, we will see these little flurries that we're seeing here in the Twin Ports.
All right, VO out of 2
Now,
coming up from
visibility, we did see
Maurice's
some pretty
layoff.
dense fog here in Duluth earlier this morning, down to less than a mile, but over the last hour and a half, it has improved. Still maybe some patchy fog, but that continues to clear up over the course of the morning, and we'll join the rest of the Northland with some better visibility. Now, temperatures right now 26 degrees up on the hill, upper 20s down by the lake and in Superior, and temperatures pretty uniform across the Northland this morning, low to mid 20s, a couple places in the upper 20s, Moose Lake, and then along the South Shore. As far as those temperatures go, heading out the door this morning. But day planner for today, again, decreasing clouds throughout the morning into the afternoon.
Right.
Partly to
Ready on
mostly
Maria
sunny
Mike.
skies with highs this afternoon in the mid-30s for us here at the Twin
And
Ports.
Maria Mike Q.
And we begin this morning with what Duluth-based Maurice's calls a painful decision to
And
lay off
server
10% of its
2
corporate
VO
office
coming
positions.
out.
The leading women's fashion brand
There you
tells
go.
us 14 associates are being impacted at the downtown Duluth office, and 29 employees from the Brooklyn, New York design office or that are working remotely. Maurice's says the layoffs are a result of the company now leveraging vendors for portions
Full
of its design
screen
work.
coming up.
In a statement, Maurice's chief administrative officer, Sue Ross, says in part, the layoffs were handled with as much humanity as possible. Maurice's is
Back on Maria camera 3 coming up.
but we are not immune to the pressure and challenges gripping so many industries today. Reducing our teams is painful, but ultimately this decision is about preserving the long-term sustainability of our organization. Ross says all associates impacted have been offered a severance package, including salary, benefits, and outplacement. Maurice's operates nearly 900 stores in hometowns across the U.S. and in Canada. Meanwhile, a rash of fires in an apartment building in Superior has residents and city officials on edge. For the past month, the Royalton Manor apartment complex has had 4 fires in its hallways. Superior Fire Battalion Chief Joe Truby tells us while the fires have not gotten out of control,
Server
that
2
does not
full
minimize
sound
the
coming up.
seriousness of this investigation.
And server 2 full pig sound.
December 28th of last year, we've had 4 relatively small
You deleting
fires,
that OTS after the next story made me have to do that. And I was like, that's extra brain power, dude. No, you're good. I just had to think very carefully there.
The concern is that we've had more than one. So that's what we're starting to look at now.
Mike Q.
Superior Mayor Jim Payne is speaking out about the fires on his Facebook page, saying the city is in contact with a buyer who wants to remodel the units and turn the building into a seniors-only facility. More details there will follow. Meanwhile, Superior Fire and Police Departments are investigating to find out who is responsible.
And server
for
1
these
takes
fires.
sound.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
But,
No, you're good. I kind of called that one on the late side.
Like that.
Back on Maria camera 3.
It heightens our awareness a lot. And
We got a VO coming
really
out of
what
2
we just
up
want people
next.
to understand is that we are actively working to get this to stop.
All right, my cue.
Both the fire and police departments are making their presence known at the apartment complex. They're walking the halls at different times and speaking with residents. Of course, if you have any information, you are asked to call the fire or the police department. Duluth police are investigating a stabbing
Server
in the West
2.
Duluth neighborhood. It took place around 2:15 Thursday morning in the
All right.
6700 block of Red Roof Street. Officers located a 35-year-old
We're gonna have a
man with
live
non-life-threatening
change
stab wounds. He was
coming
transported
up
to
for
a
the
local
missing man.
hospital.
So wait.
A 44-year-old man was arrested without incident after barricading himself in an apartment. Police say the victim and the suspect were in an altercation prior to this stabbing.
Now.
Meanwhile, this morning, the Pine County Sheriff's Office is requesting the public's help in
All
finding
right.
a missing 86-year-old man.
No
Gerald Knapp
OTS
was last seen
next.
January
All right,
28th
so
in Ascot. He's
back
driving a
on
red
Maria.
2020 Ford Escape, Minnesota plate FVP 429. Gerald suffers from dementia and his destination is unknown at this time. Call 911 if you know anything.
Back to Maria on cam.
This mild weather
All right,
that we're having
and
has been a
server
nice
1
day
VO
for
coming
certain
up
group of
next.
outdoor enthusiasts. Between Duluth and the range is the Saxon Bog. It's a popular hangout for both humans and critters that like the woods, water, and the sky. Perhaps known best for its owls, the
server
bog is
2
home to a
full sound
cross-section
coming
of
up
bird
next.
life. While the mild weather has made it more comfortable for people that make the trek, the owls that normally consider this a southern winter getaway have decided to stay put
And
up
server
north.
2 takes sound.
There's definitely been less sightings. Because the snow and the cold has not been as intense this year,
Blues
a lot of the animals are staying
next.
closer to their home range and they're
All
not
right.
migrating down.
Camera
So on a normal
3,
winter, we might
Maria
see
next.
4 to 5 different great gray owls, and there's pretty much, I think, just the resident owls that live here year-round. There's usually snowies that come down in the last couple of years, and we haven't seen any this year. And there's also a lot more northern hawk owls or the barred owls, and there have been very few. So I think the less winter is definitely affecting the area.
My cue.
Although winged creatures may be the bog's biggest attraction, other wildlife includes muskrats, pine martens, turkeys, and the occasional wolf or moose. Oh my gosh, look at the chipmunk. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. Ah, adorable. I wouldn't want to get too close, however. They're a little scary when you get too close. Okay,
All right.
Let's switch gears here. UMB's Advanced Materials Center landed a $1 million gift
All right,
from Advanced
server 1
Drainage
VO
Systems
coming up next.
Foundation, or ADS. That's the largest plastic recyclers in North America, and it provides septic wastewater solutions.
Take
UMB
VO.
Chancellor says this is likely the single largest gift the Advanced Materials Center has received. The
All right,
director of
server
sustainability
1
at
VO
ADS
coming up next.
explains
I mean,
how this
SOT
money
coming
will
up
be
next.
used.
So the gift we have decided to give to the university is
No worries. Server 2
$1
full, I mean, server 1 full sound is going to be next for another SOT.
We'll look into scholarship endowment.
I just got to readjust myself.
It's fully funded. It will provide approximately $10,000 a year in scholarship opportunity. in perpetuity.
We got to buy him a camera mic for his phone.
$125,000 of that will go specifically to funding research projects.
My cue.
Sarah Stone is a master's student in the Advanced Materials Center. She's pleased part of this money will be
All right,
used
Radiant
for
server 1.
scholarships.
Take sound.
Realistic, real-world problems with one point of view, you get biased results. So by having a portion of this gift be
right.
underrepresented groups, we can incorporate more diverse backgrounds.
My cue.
UMB says it was chosen for the $1 million gift because of the work it's doing to help develop ways to further use recycled plastic in ADS products.
And take
the
on
Superior
cam.
High School boys basketball team
Cam
presented
of
a check to one of
video
their
out of
biggest
2
fans on
coming up
Thursday.
next.
The donation was all a part of the team's annual cancer awareness game. Through a silent auction, raffle, bake sale, and t-shirt sales,
Server
the team
1
raised
full
just
sound
over
next.
$6,500. The money went to local basketball fan Amelia and other pediatric patients in the Northland. 5-year-old Amelia, a student at Cooper Elementary, was diagnosed with leukemia in September of 2020 and has been in remission.
All right, and
for
server 1
years.
take sound.
A lot, especially because she's a younger student in our school district. So it's just important that she knows
Sweet.
see her and now we support
Coming
her.
up is birthdays. Mike
The
Q.
players say this was one of their most successful fundraisers in recent years. They enjoyed working together as a team to support Amelia, her family, and other patients. As you can see her just on the side there, teeny tiny, and throwing up the cutest little hand sign. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll for Amelia.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was adorable.
So cute.
So special.
Server.
Yeah,
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, and go ahead and
Reels,
spin
one
some
of the best part of the
music.
day.
Birthdays, I think we got
Yes.
some good ones.
Hopefully, let's see who we got first. Oh, we've got Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Dwayne Chapman, 70 years old, reality TV star.
I don't know if he's still chasing down
I
the bad guys or
I
not.
think he is.
Think so?
In some way, shape, or form. He's had a few shows, right?
I like this
Please, sir.
He's done the
POV.
thing.
Yes.
And he's been around a long time.
right.
So, I wonder if he's still as successful as
As long as he's rocking the hair and the sunglasses.
he's got that look.
He
You know
does.
who he is.
Exactly. Happy birthday, Dwayne.
Okay, coming next, Shakira. 46, pop singer. I love
Look at the
Shakira.
POV.
Her hips don't lie.
Yeah, but like,
They
look at
don't,
this
like,
POV.
Iconic hips in music.
You might be right on that one.
My hips don't lie.
She's like in my comfort star for some reason.
Oh yeah?
I don't know why. I hope that she still has that light that I used to see her, but I don't know. She just has a spark.
She does have a spark. I think that it was listening to her music, just kind of upbeat, makes you feel good.
Yeah, yep. I like Shakira. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Next up we have Donald Driver, legendary wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers, helped them win Super Bowl 45 back in 2010.
Still going?
He's 48 years old. It's hard to have an NFL gig when you're that old.
I guess I didn't even look at his age. Okay, well, happy birthday, Donald. I hope you had a good career. As you can tell, I'm not watching
Ready for
much
break.
with the Packers these days. If you have a birthday coming up at home, let us know so we can feature you. We're back in just 60
All right,
seconds.
and break is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fade to black. Roll the break. Yep. And I also got a re-queue server too because I hit the button on accident.